Most of you guys are aware, every quarter we have these type of ceremonies where we recognize outstanding achievements. Whatever it is that you do it the best that you can. You combine that with the loyalty and commitment to what you're doing, and your life's going to turn out all right. And I think it very much fits what our drivers here have committed to their lives and to their careers. You know, the compliments of these individuals are really, truly amazing. They're testaments to their loyalty, their work ethic, and their commitment to safety, which has to be our company's #1 priority at all times. Collectively, they have over 107 years of service with Werner Enterprises and over 10 million miles. Each one of them has drove the equivalent of 80 times around the equator. When you do hit the 2 million mile mark, it puts you in the top 1% of all active drivers with Werner Enterprises. Let's introduce our award recipients. First of all, Daniel Bjork has been here for 21 years. Morris Clark, been with Werner for 22 years. Robert Roper, 22 years. Gordon Stewart, 22 years. Last but not least, Clarence Ward, 20 years of service.
Well, when Kathy and I came here 21 years ago, we weren't looking to make a career out of this. We figured, 3, 4, maybe 5 years. And then every time we thought, well, maybe we'll stay home, take some time off. We stayed a little longer. And then we stayed a little longer. And over the years, we've had some really fantastic fleet managers. We still call them dispatchers. Over the years, we had, when we first started, we had Richard Thomas, I'm sure you remember. And we started out running flatbeds. And we had a really good time doing that. But there's a lot of safety involved in flatbed. And luckily, we made it through. Safety is an everyday thing. The main thing is you just have to pay attention. Be aware of what's going on around you and the people that are around you. And I couldn't have done it without my wife. That's all.
I appreciate everybody being here and what you've done for all of us. I want to thank Mr. C.L. Werner, his wife, his son, and everybody associated with the company for giving me the chance to work for this company. I'm sorry about this, but I had a purpose when I came out here to provide and take care of my family. And this has done that. I didn't have any experience, went out there looking for a job, and I decided to go to a truck driving school. We had about 4 or 5 companies that we had applications to fill out for. And Werner was one of them. You know, of course, J.B. Snyder, Victory, and North Americans. But anyway, I saw blue truck drive in to the truck stop, blue truck and trailer, and the instructor told us that was one of the companies that you're applying for. And like I told this story yesterday. I told him, I said, that's the company I'm going to work for if they'll have me. You know, of course, like you said, Walt said, blue is my favorite color, and that was it for me. I hadn't read anything in literature about the company or anything. I said, that's it. Plus, the high school that I graduated from, they are my high school colors, Werner blue. So, I said it was a sealed deal for me. I want to thank my wife. I've been out here a long time, 22 years, and she basically raised our 2 girls. And she did a great job. I want to thank my mother, my father, sisters, brothers, and friends that supported me through all this. And I hope that I can continue to do a good job for this company and represent them the way that I've always wanted to, and that's being safe. And a part of this is a Warner family. Thank you very much.
What can you say? First of all, CL, thank you very much. You created one beautiful company, and it is a privilege and an honor to be working for you. When I hired on 22 years ago, I had a dispatcher, Linda Mack, who took me aside and basically taught me the rules of the road. She taught me how to survive in the industry. And she claimed one day that if I was to ever get into an accident, she hoped that I survived. That way she could kill me. So that has inspired me to stay safe. And every year, from that time forward, even though I was on her board for 7 years, I call her up and I blame it all on her. My time with the company, the safety record, I blame it all on her. And she is not shy of accepting that blame. Many dispatchers have come and gone. I have Mr. James Santee. He keeps me running. He keeps me on my toes. And safety is more than just a commitment. It's a lifestyle. 1 inch, 1 foot, 1 yard, 1 mile at a time. And we've got to remember that no matter how hard we try, there's always people out there that are going to test that. Trust me, Southern California, that tests your patience pretty good. It's just an honor and a privilege to be still here and to be working for CL and this whole company, the support staff, everybody. So, thank you. And just think, another 955,000 miles to go and I'll get my $3 million.
Wow, in my moment, huh? CL, thank you for giving me a chance 22 years ago. Been a fun 22 years. A lot of you, if it weren't for all the support staff, and I wouldn't have never made it. There's too many names to name, so I'll just name you. Buck stops with you, right? The times they have changed, the driving has gotten harder. My colleagues, I'm sure we could all attest to driving 20 years ago to driving today has been a lot harder. But driving your trucks makes the job a whole lot easier because of all of you out here, your safety, your permit department, Graygar, everything. And thank you very much. That's it.
Hello, everybody. When Della called me and told me that who I wanted to have as my representative, I gave her a few names. Jerry Starman, Mary Zelaznik, my first dispatcher here. But I told her I'll just keep the regular guy that I have already, Mike Hawkins. I said, since I met him, he looked like the kind of guy that would get up there and tell a few lies and make you look good. So good job, Mike. Good job. But I want to give thanks to God because for you and all these guys up here, without that little angel sitting on the front of our trucks and going down the road, because we have been in some terrible situations at times. And like a lot of them said, and I can experience, there's been times I've been in situations that I don't even know how I got out of. So I want to thank God and give him all the glory. And to the chairman of the board, good things start with good people. I heard him say that a long time ago. You have to have good people around you to make things work. And from what I've seen, the people I've met, all of you guys in different departments, road breakdown on operator's payroll, because without those two departments, sometimes I don't know where I'd have been. Because I've been in places out in the middle of nowhere, I couldn't even see a cell phone tower. But I call breakdown, they send the trucks. You got to get with on the operator payroll before they can do anything. So I want to give those two departments a lot of credit. But to all of you, you played a big part in this. All of you. I want to thank you. God bless you. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. And be safe.
We have a lot in common. We're truck drivers. And I didn't get 2 million miles accident-free, but I did get 720,000 accident-free. And I've never had an accident chargeable. So I know what you have to do to not have an accident. And I think what's sad today is they didn't have an accident, but how many accidents did they avoid driving 20 million miles? There could be a lot of injuries and death if they hadn't avoided it. They will always get blamed for an accident where it hurt someone. Never get credit for all the accidents that they didn't have that saved lives and injury. So I want to thank you for doing that. 20 million miles could have had a lot of accidents. Generally does. So they've done something incredible. And there's more, too, coming. There's more million milers. There's more 3 million milers. So we add that all up, our safety department has to be doing a great job. So I thank all of you guys for doing what we need to do to be safe. And I think we're one of the safest trucking companies in the U.S., bar none. Thank you for being here. And congratulations.